Hello, people of YouTube. I am Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. This is Gray's Guitars, and today I have a cool bass that I just bought. This is a Fender Precision bass, or Fender P bass. One pickup, one volume, one tone. Not really a lot that can go wrong. However, I am having an issue. I am having a weird metallic noise coming through the amp that I'm hoping picks up with the camera. So let's go ahead and just... I don't know if you can hear that. It doesn't really happen on the higher strings. Maybe a little bit on the A. And it does it with your fingers too. And I don't know, is it me? So first, I mean, look at what I'm doing. Look at how I'm picking and using my fingers, because I am first and foremost not much of a bass player. I know I do have a Thunderbird in the back of me that I've had for a long time, and you've probably seen it in a bunch of my videos. But at the end of the day, I am more of a guitarist than a bass player. So if I'm picking this wrong, or my finger technique is terrible, tell me in the comments. That's what I'm making this video for. Because I don't know if this is like a serious problem. I don't seem to have this problem on the Thunderbird bass. I plugged it in, you know, same picking technique, same finger technique. Doesn't seem to be an issue. I did tap around with a screwdriver. Nothing seems to be out of place. I thought, you know, possibly the springs and the bridge might be causing an issue. The bottom strap lock was loose. I fixed that issue, so that is not the problem. The tuners, solid. You know, nothing up here is really an issue. The nut isn't an issue. The neck is seated properly. The tone pot is a little scratchy, which, you know, I just got to clean that out. No big deal there. That shouldn't be affecting anything. The only other thing that I heard possibly, which I may have to go to Fender for, to get a replacement guitar neck. I have seen a couple of threads on this with this specific bass. This is about a 10-year-old bass. You're talking it's either 2010 or 2013 based on the serial number. It's kind of hard to tell. I got it used and I got a really good price on it, so if I do have to sell it or contact Fender for a replacement neck, I'm not too mad about it, but kind of annoying, you know, especially if I want to start playing bass out or learn some more bass licks or whatever. I mean, the only bass lick I know is like Nirvana, which is just... the only bass lick I know, but not really the point. Going back to what I said, possibly the truss rod was not fit properly in the neck. Basses are very vibration heavy. I mean, guitars are too, basses even more so. So from what I've been told, it is a possibility that while the truss rod does function, I know this because I tried tightening it a little bit, loosening it a little bit, see if that makes any difference. Doesn't seem to make a change whatsoever. It's set up very well. I didn't actually really have to do anything. I checked the relief, doing this method, you know, checking the frets. I used my string gauge to make sure, you know, 12th fret, good height for everything. But I just can't seem to figure out what this issue is. The only thing I can think of is possibly the truss rod inside of the neck rattling, because there's really nothing else that could possibly be causing this issue. And it seems to be an issue that does happen once in a while. It's a manufacturer's defect. So essentially, I would have to contact Fender and have them replace the neck of this bass. You know, I mean, I don't know about getting the tuners out. I've never gotten out bass tuners, being that these are, you know, like really into the wood. I'm sure it's probably, you know, once you get the tuner out, you can probably just smack it out through the back or something. But I replaced necks before, but never a bass neck. never a bass neck. You know, I've had the necks off of several guitars at this point. You've seen the videos where I shim a few necks. Happens on a lot of bolt-on neck guitars if it's not seated right. This, I have no idea if there's a shim in it or not, but it's fine. You know, it's set up fine now, plays fine minus my issue, and it doesn't seem to matter if it's fingers or picks. I have a couple of picks here. Hold on. The pick doesn't seem to matter either. I know, picking with a bass is blasphemy, but I play with a pick, so I'm used to it. This is a 2mm pick. I was just using a 1.5mm. It's even worse. I got a couple more in my pocket. This is a Gravity. This is a 6mm. This I actually haven't tried yet, so if this fixes the problem, I mean, that might be my solution. That actually sounds a lot better. It's not as bad as the Fender picks. Maybe I just needed a thicker pick. Maybe I just fixed the issue in the process of making this video. I also have a 4mm. Now this is more pointed. Maybe it's this type of pick too. So the last pick was not as pointed. This one, I don't know if you can see it. It's a little bit more pointed. This is a 4mm, but maybe that was the issue. Maybe I just needed a thicker pick. As I said, if you can see, bassist, this question is ultimately for you. If you can see if I'm, picking it wrong or fingering it wrong, tell me. So I can try to correct myself so I stop hearing this very annoying clanging metal noise. That's probably the title of this video, is Fender P-Bass Metallic Noise. There you go. Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, subscribe, notification bell, like, future video recommendations that you want to see, all that jazz. Gray's Guitars, Steve Gray. Subscribe. Have a good one.